Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Danger averted for now. Looking to go deep. And he's cut it out. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So what can they make of this? Gakpo goes steaming forward. Oh, super find. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Palmer. Vardiol. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Picked out York! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice. And Gravenberg. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's in plenty of space here. Saliba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Torres. He might be in here! That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they've got a throw. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice. Palmer. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that is a little undercooked.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. Whatever he had in... York! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Gakpo. Gravenberg. Rice. Ekitike. And he's forced to go back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Saliba.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol. Passes short and sharp. Ekitike touches it back. Strokes it back. Quality ball. This looks promising. Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung. And Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. A temporary retreat here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found a way through. Gakpo. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gakpo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that has put paid to that. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ekitike. Ekitike! Now who's going to be first to this? Liverpool have it back and can go again. And this is Park Ji-sung. And it's Park Ji-sung. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hangs in a cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ekitike. And this is Park Ji-sung.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Vardiol. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, not quite.
Van Nistelrooy has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
York gets flagged offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Rice. Some really good ball movement. And that's gone loose. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8. Scores. Substitutions taking place.
Gravenberg stood up well to him there. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Brilliantly cut out. Merino. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Ekitike. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Park Ji-sung. Played out wide. Vardiol has it in a wide position. Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's taking no chances there.
Arsenal nearly finished.
Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Ekitike. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team. So here comes a substitution. And that is a routine catch.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Park Ji-sung knocks it out wide. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Saliba. Vardiol. Can he get onto this? And that will be the final act. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Chucky! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Saliba. Vardiol. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Gravenberg. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Missed by a fraction.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tonali. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tonali. Joelinton. He's had a shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Foden. Ekitike. And it's been played through. And Torres! It's in! The breakthrough strike! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they're back on the ball again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Liverpool finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared without complication. Linton. Well, that has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Good read, needed to be. Ekitike. Cherki. Oh, that was vital.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Linton. Vardiol does well to get it back. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gravenberg. Oh, easy pickings there. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Cleared without hesitation. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gravenberg. Now Foden. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Tonali has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Park Ji-sung opts for safety. Can he get it through? And that has been cut short. Rice. Vardiol. Quick look, then plays it in. Cleared away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Gravenberg is there, and he can pick it up. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Ekitike. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Keeper's got good distance on that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice.
Chucky! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Number 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's put shapes to shoot! He can get that clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van de Ven. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Not the most convincing of passes. And now the breakaway. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Sticks it away! Arsenal are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Shirky fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here. He's got tall. And somehow he managed to miss it. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Reinders. The final 5 minutes. Ekitike. Isak. Real chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. And
Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
It's a good-looking delivery. Pickford claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Cherki. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. We are into overtime. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fernando Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now that looks a decent ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Gravenberg turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. That's that, the end. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
To please drink responsibly.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Well, they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now that was quite some save.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Ederson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Foden. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pinches it off him. Gravenberg. He's through here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Torres. And he's being shifted off it. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Foden. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Torres. Ekitike. And Gravenberg. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Fernando Torres. Vardiol. Approaching the half-hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandes.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pass somewhat off target. Bowen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vardiol. Rice. And it's Fernando Torres. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Passing is Ekitike! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 2 then. Gravenbach! He's missed, but not by that far. De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Ekitike. Shoots! Oh, crossbar! Wilshere. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Played into space. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Haaland. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Saliba. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. Distributed tidily. Bowen has it out wide and in space. Gravenberch.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that has not gone well. Bowen. Nice interception, well timed. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a pretty loose pass. Wilshere. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Park Ji-sung. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Bowen. Bowen tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Foden. Oh, nice touch. Can he get it through? And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bowen. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Palmer is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Tries to play it through. That's been slit through. Palmer. Now it's Rice. Gravenberg. Haaland. Well, that has not gone well. Ekitike goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Saliba. Calafiori. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Ekitike. And he's straight offside. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Torres is onto it in a flash. Now it's De Bruyne. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Fernandes. Looking to play him in.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 22, Wilshere.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Fernandes. Coming on the field.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 13, Jorginho.
Now it's Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Done delicately. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... goes for goal! Oh, that is very close.
McAllister brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. This looks promising. McAllister. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted. And here's Jota. McAllister. Rice. And the through ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ekitike. Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Aaron.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Palmer. Isak. Reinders. And the counter is on. Vardiol. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, what can they make of this? Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jota crosses it in.
Oh, how that cross missed.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for...
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Palmer. That's good running with the ball. Vardiol. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Reinders. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution in progress.
Romero. And he cuts out the supply. That is ended up in no man's land. Jota. Couldn't squeeze it through. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they win it back again. Vardiol. Very nicely done. Can he get onto this? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he shoots! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Jorginho is always looking to break lines. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Oh, he's hit the upright!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Ekitike is the next man in the spotlight. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Arsenal are looking to keep pace here. He's managed to miss it. Liverpool are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and that doubles their lead. Arsenal can't afford to miss another one. And he's missed it. Foden just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. They get a throw in. And it's Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Distributed tidily. Played it again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. No foul, says the referee. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has been cut short.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's a pretty loose pass. Isak. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Oh, well played. Rice. Torres. For Palmer. Henderson calmly anticipates. Now it's Isak. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Timber cuts it out. Brzezinski. Jordan Henderson. Simons. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham, ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Timber. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Palmer. And Guardiol. Van de Ven. "30 minutes gone. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Isak.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Isak. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to...
And he's let fly! Goes for a shot! And one more try! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Guardiol. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jordan Henderson. Good ball, good take. Now it's Beckham. Chance to deliver.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Simons. It's a really well-measured ball. Ekitike. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He can get that clear. Now the cross. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's having a hit! Xavi Simons. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's Park Ji-sung. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gets a good foot in there. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's going all the way! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Simons. Son Heung-min, and he was alert to it. Torres chasing after it. Just eases him off the ball. Simons. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Ekitike! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it's gone in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too. This is the time you need that pace.
Ekitike. And that has left him in a heap. Great chance! And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Palmer. For Rice. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Alexander-Arnold. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. Good ball, good take. And the keeper's got it again. Park Ji-sung. Linton. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Saliba. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's away. Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gravenberg is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Out towards the flank. Liverpool have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make... Ekitike! Just off target. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. No outsmarting him this time. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely ball. Goes for a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. That's good play. Joelinton. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's there to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Park Ji-sung. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland. He has found the way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Park Ji-sung. So, what can they make of this? That's a little off target. Rodri. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold, given the lift of his goal. Saka. Gravenberg. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ekitike. Picked out. Decent chance! Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Saka. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played back in. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Saliba clears. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Saka. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. That's going to go a long way. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ekitike. He's in a good position here. And that's a dangerous ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saka. Tries to play it through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Joelinton. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's found a way through. Big chance, corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. McAllister plays it short. Shot a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Robertson. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And the keeper beats it away. Park Ji-sung. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good-looking ball. Gravenberg. Rice. McAllister. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool have reclaimed it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Romero. It's Saka. Saliba. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. James goes short. Played out towards the right wing. And he's gone backward here. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Delivers with whip. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the other side. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played, well played. Ekitike.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rodri. Matheus Cunha. Chooses to go crossfield. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Palmer. Torres has it out wide and in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
James. What a throw in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Torres. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ekitike. And it's Rice. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saka. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Palhinha calmly anticipates. Saka. Bruno Fernandes looking to run onto it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Rodri. To Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through, and that was nowhere near his best. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Palmer. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Saka in acres of space out wide. Saka. James. And Guardiola. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's well spotted. Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space. De Ligt.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guardiola. And it's Rodri. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Almost an hour gone. And here's Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. And the finish! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's a decent clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Son Heung-min. He's charged for a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Palmer. Saka. It's just beyond his reach. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
75 minutes played. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now who's going to be first to this? That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
A heavy challenge. Liverpool still ahead by the game's only goal. Ekitike. Now it's Rice. It's Saka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lavia. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Rice. Now it's Torres. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. No outsmarting him this time. Simons. Good driving run. Joelinton.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mazraoui. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ziyech. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to thread one through. It's a promising position. Brahim Diaz! City! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brahim Diaz. That has been slung wide. So we're still where we started right now. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Simons. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Fabulous save by Bunu! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's dealt with that. Rice goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Brahim Diaz. Morocco are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems.
And he shoots! Goal! Portugal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And Portugal can counter-attack here. Rice. And it's Joelinton. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the delivery. There's the header! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Joelinton wins the duel this time. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Can he get on the end of this? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ziyech. And it's Diaz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time getting close now. Ziyech. And Hakimi. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Over to the left. And it's Diaz. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a good ball out wide. That had too much on it. Joelinton. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Portugal in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. And it's Hakimi. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Joelinton. And the finish! Decent enough try. Portugal have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Opts to play it back, and a shot! And he's had a hit! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Mazraoui. That's Brahim Diaz. He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Hakimi. Unahi. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Linton under intense pressure.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Vardiol. And here's Torres.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fernando Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van de Ven. Vardiol. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Now it's in that shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice. Now Van de Ven. And the pass is intercepted. Amrabat. Unahi. Linton has created one goal already. Mbappe. Amrabat does well to stand firm and defend it.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi Simons clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Torres. Simons. Fernando Torres. Brilliantly cut out. And this is Messi. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. And that's another good win of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. And it's Simons. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. It's played through for him. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. And it's Ziyech. Fernando Torres is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Alexander-Arnold. Shoots! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So here comes a substitution. Foden coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Unahi. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Amrabat. Chelhanoglu. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Osimhen. And he's let fly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and...
You